This kite is intermediate level.
Welcome to Activity TV. I'm Cliff Quinn, and today I'm going to show you how to make a traditional Korean fighter kite. Sometimes we use tools that require supervision, like scissors, so have fun creating your kites with an adult helper. Here's what you're going to need to get started. Ripstop nylon, bamboo sticks, cloth tape, double stick tape, scissors, magic marker, yardstick, a toothpick, string, and a fuzzy string.
To print out a list of supplies and step-by-step instructions, please visit www.activitytv.tv.
Let's get started. I've already pre-cut my panel 11 inches by 15 inches, and what I have to do is I have to cut a round 4.5-inch circle in the center of the sail. So what I'm going to use as a guide happens to be a roll of tape, and that's 4.5 inches across. And I'm going to place the tape on the center of my kite, and then I'm going to take a magic marker and I'm going to draw a line all the way around this roll of tape, and that is how I will guide my scissors. And I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm just going to take the sail up in my fingers and I'm going to cut a hole right in the middle, and that's my start hole to make my round circle. So we'll just get over to the edge of the fabric where my line is drawn, and I'm just going to cut on that line. Okay, and now I have a hole. Look at that. Now my next step is that I'm going to have to attach to the top of my sail a bamboo stick, okay? And to do that, I'm going to use some double stick tape. And I will take the double stick tape and I will start on one side, and I'll just guide my thumb along the tape, and then I will just snip it off just flush with the edge of my sail, and I'll do that on both sides. And now I'm set to peel the paper off the back of the double stick tape, and that's how simple it is. And then I'll take my bamboo stick. This is going to be called my bow spar, and I'll lay it right smack down on top of the double stick tape. And now what I've done is I've attached with double stick tape my spar, and it's overhanging here a little bit, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crimp it a little bit like that, and then I'm going to take another strip of double stick tape and I'm going to lay it on top, and I'm going to run my fingers across to make sure it's stuck well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stick in my fingers and I'm going to carefully roll the sail over the top. Okay, now my next step is to attach my diagonal sticks to my sail, and the long ones go from corner to corner, and they extend past the corner of the kite about 1/2 inch, and we'll do that on the bottom as well as on the top. And now I'm going to take a stick and I'm going to go in the center, and I'm going to go top to bottom. Now I'm going to put a mark on the back side of this spar right there, and the purpose of that is that's where I'm going to put some double stick tape. Okay, and the reason that I didn't go all the way up to the top is I'm going to pass a hole, and I don't need any tape where there's a hole. Now set it aside for a second. I'm going to do the same thing to the opposite too. That's my guide, and I'll do the same thing while I'm here. I'll put a mark on this one, and now I'm set to put a piece of double stick tape on these two spars. Now I'm ready to apply the 3 sticks to my kite. Okay? And I'll do the short one that's in the center first. And then I'm going to take and do the same thing, and this is a diagonal spar that goes corner to corner. Now that I've attached the sticks to the bottom of my kite with double stick tape, I'm going to fasten the horizontal spar at the top of the kite to the sticks that I just put diagonally across the corners. And I'm going to do that with a piece of string. And the string is about 6 inches long, enough so that we can take and hold the string, hold the spars, and do a wrap that's at least 3 times around. Once, twice, 3 times. And then if you'll notice that I'm going to take the piece of string and pull it in the bottom of the V, and that kind of like holds it there while I'm going to tie a knot. I can just snip off the excess string. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other corner. The next thing I must do to make sure that the kite will be strong is I'm going to put a piece of string like I did here on the corner. I'm going to fasten this stick in the middle to this horizontal stick that we double stick tape to the sail, okay? And to do that, I need a toothpick. A toothpick is going to be my tool to make a hole in this ripstop nylon sail, okay? Now take a piece of string that's about 6 inches long, and I'm going to stick it through the hole, and I'm going to tie the 2 sticks together. It's time to put a tail on the kite, and we're going to put a loop tail on the 2 bottom corners of the kite. And I think today what we're going to use is some fuzzy string. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and attach the fuzzy string on each lower corner. And the fuzzy string that I'm going to use, I think I'll use about 9 feet of fuzzy string. And I'm going to take the fuzzy string, I'm going to attach it to my kite on the bottom, and what I'll do is initially I'll just wrap the string around one of the sticks that goes past the sail. Well, I'm going to do it on both corners first, and then on the back side of the kite is where I'm going to put some tape so it looks better on the front. And we don't need a lot of tape, maybe about a 1/2 inch of tape or so would be fine. And we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. And there you have it, a traditional Korean fighter kite. What a great kite for my friends to fly. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Cliff Quinn, and good winds to you.
To learn how to attach a string to your kite, check out Fly a Kite in the on-demand menu.
Want to continue the fun? Well, there's always more cool activities to check out on our website. Just visit www.activitytv.tv.
Made for on demand.